Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Happy Wednesday. Happy Jupiter North Node. If you are new here, I don't know if you can hear that. There's just water going through the pipes right next to me, and it was like really loud. If you are new here, I am Victoria from Your Wings of Ascension, and this is your daily astrological horoscope for Wednesday, May 31st, 2023. Let's bring up the charts. As I told you yesterday, we are building, we're creating, and look. The pen is, that's a really messy heart, but it's there. Pen is working. So, yay. Where are we today? We have our North Node and Jupiter right next to each other. You can see they're both at 3 degrees. However, Jupiter is at 19 minutes, while North Node is at 37, which means technically they aren't exactly conjunct yet. It don't matter. You felt it yesterday. You feel it today. You're going to feel it tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Anytime you have Jupiter, you have intense, big-time energy. Jupiter is, as far as we know, the biggest planet, and it brings in the most energy. So, what is this? We talked about this before. This is an incredible moment to bring in huge positive potential, abundance, joy, and success into your future, what you have been building. But whenever we have Jupiter, yes, it brings in abundance. Yes, it brings in luck. Yes, it makes dreams go from just a thought to a real reality like that. But like we've talked about, wherever you have Jupiter, you have to have room for a little bit of release, right? You don't want to take a beach ball and blow it up so much that it pops. Release. Let's look at this a little bit. What are we releasing? With our North Node and Jupiter being in Taurus, this is what we're focusing on, these Taurus areas. What is Taurus? Taurus is, well, let's talk about it. Taurus is very simple. Taurus is the material world, the 3D world. No, I don't mean luxury brands and diamonds, not that kind of material world. Literal, like 3D, I have a remote, I have a pen, I have a water bottle, like actual 3D earth touchy feely things here, tangible things. That's Taurus's realm. Taurus likes to keep things simple. You know, you get up, you work in the field, you do what you need to do, you come home, go sleep, do it again. Simple, everyday, get it done things. Let's peel back another layer. Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus, one of my dogs just opened my door, that's wild. Venus, at its core, is your most sacred values and your most sacred beliefs. What you hold in your heart to be true, honest, and pure. So, if we go back to this idea of release, while we're building for our future, what we must release are the 3D earthly things on our everyday journey that are not sacred to us. What do I mean? If you in your heart hold the most sacred belief that it is critically important for you to be in nature, are you actually spending time in nature every day? Most of you, the answer will be no. And that's not a judgment. That is because we get so caught up in this matrix we live in, where we have to get up, get dressed, go to work, do the work, come home, make food, clean the house, maybe buy groceries, maybe have the time to talk to our friends. Oh, that's right, you have a spouse. Oh, maybe you have kids. We get caught up in all of these things that we think matter, and we push aside the things that we know matter. So what we are releasing are the things that don't matter, and we are bringing in the things that are most pure and sacred to us. if we look at the chart and we look at Venus right now, Venus is over here in Cancer. I just drew all over Mars. Mars would not be thrilled with being drawn over. Mars would be quite pissed at me for that. Venus is right now in Cancer. So this energy of what's truly sacredly important is very Cancerian. So we have a deep want, need, and belief in finding security, stability, comfort. Venus, as we know, has been in good conversation with Uranus, drawing very carefully. So we had this moment, and we still do, even though they've separated and it's not as intense, you still feel a little bit this time of seeing what can be changed, wanting to change, and shaking it up to make it feel better. Also have Venus in good conversation with Neptune, which is at its highest, at its core, unity consciousness, understanding we are all one. When we're talking about releasing, we're releasing those things that are not most sacred to make room for what is sacred. We're doing that on a personal level and on a collective level. So you're going to be clearing out things that don't feel pure and true and sacred in your heart. Things that don't bring you comfort, things that don't bring you stability. You need to make time for the things that do and get rid of the things that don't. As a collective, we need to clean out the things that are no longer pure to us. We all know there's a lot of impure things in our world. A lot of them. It's our time to clear them out, to bring in the things that do matter. We have, I'm just going to change this so you can see it. I'll go green because it's a lot of stuff right here. Right here, we have Mercury. Mercury is finally out of shadow. What does that mean? Excuse me. That means Mercury had gone retrograde, went backwards. In retrograde, you were revisiting things. You are relearning. Now we have stopped that. We are moving forward, and we've hit that exact moment where Mercury started its retrograde. Therefore, we're back to the beginning, and we're moving forward clearly. So our intellectual mind is moving forward very clearly. So we have this Venetian support of what's pure and sacred in our hearts. Now our minds are clicking on, and our mind is also clear and working towards what is sacred and pure. Mercury is in Taurus. Again, you have all of this Venetian energy. We have the Sun in Gemini, which is an air sign, which is very intellectual. And then we have, well, we'll go to silver for the moon. We have the Moon in Libra, which is an air sign, which is very intellectual also. So while all of this Venetian energy is going on, and we have this clearing of what's not pure and sacred, our mind is now kicking in and going, whoa, I think, I know, I feel, I believe I need to be in nature every day. Even if it's for 5 minutes, I just need to do it because it's like a reset. And I ain't giving myself that time. You know what? I'm going to look at my to-do list. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I'm going outside. That's it. Everything is kicking on together at the same time. And this daily moon in Libra is all about, again, Venetian energy. Libra is ruled by Venus. Harmony, peace. We want stability from Venus in Cancer. We want harmony with the moon in Libra. We're building for our future. We're stripping away the things that are not pure and sacred to us. Our intellectual mind is now able to help us clearly see these patterns and these behaviors that are keeping us from embodiment of our sacred truths. We can very easily cross out the things that don't matter on that to-do list and put in there in permanent ink, I'm going outside. That will change your world. You want to see your manifestations happen quicker? Do those things. Do the things that are most pure and sacred to you. I don't care what they are. We all have our own sacred truths. Find it, hold on to it, embody it. All right, my friends, as I tell you every time, you've got this. We've got this. I love you all. I will see you on Thursday.